Are you curious about the dream of owning a single family home on the prestigious west side of Vancouver? Well, join me in this video as I unveil to you the jaw-dropping prices that it takes to be able to secure a home in this coveted area in Vancouver and, to be honest, in the world. I'm going to be visiting 5 different homes in 4 different neighborhoods to give you an idea of what it's like living in those areas, the homes in those areas, and the prices in those areas. Join me as we take this tour through Vancouver and what it takes to be able to get a single family home in this city. If you're new to this channel, then make sure to subscribe right below this video and then click that bell so you get notified of future videos so that you can be the first to know about all the new things that are happening in the greater Vancouver real estate market, as well as happenings within the city of Vancouver and the surrounding suburbs that are going to affect the real estate market and what it's like to be able to live, work, and play here. My name is Jonathan Lerner, and my team, my real estate team here, we get calls, we get texts, we get emails every single day from people just like you that are wanting to find out what it's like to live in Vancouver, to move to Vancouver, and what they can buy for their budgets and the different prices and homes that work within that. So if you have questions, please reach out, give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call with us, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to the greater Vancouver area and help you find the best fit for you. Okay, we are here at our first location of the single family detached homes that you can get for under $2.3 million. And our first location is the least expensive here, and we're in the Marpole area of basically South Vancouver. And we're basically, you're gonna be south of 60th is going to be your Marpole area of Vancouver. And it's a really, an area that's been really building up. You see a lot of older homes, but a lot of homes that have also been redeveloped or have just been updated and upgraded to more of a more modern look to them. And there's also been some more condo and tower development right around Granville and 70th. That is one area where you're also going to notice a little bit more traffic congestion in this area is in the Marpole, kind of right before you're heading down to the Arthur Lang Bridge. And there've been a couple of nice big towers that have been put up there, but you're also just 2 minutes away from Safeway for your grocery shopping. There's some nice little boutique shops in terms of coffee as well as food and restaurants just right along Granville from 65th down to 73rd. And you're gonna have a nice good mix in terms of opportunities for different types of places to eat and hang out, as well as just to relax and get out of the house as well. And then you also have Cambie SkyTrain station, which is just on Marine Drive, and Cambie, which is very nearby, just a 6-minute drive away. And that's gonna be your main line to be able to get right into the downtown area of Vancouver or in other parts of heading down to Richmond as well. So really easy access and actually quite central here without being right in the downtown sector. So let's look at our first home, which is right here behind me. There we go. That gives you a nice full view of it. And this is listed at $1.949 million, so $1,950,000. And it is a 5-bed, 1-bath home at 2,346 feet, I believe it is, and bringing the price down to $823 a square foot. So obviously, you can tell this is an older home. It's actually the first time this home has been on market in 69 years, and the home is actually 102 years old. So as you can imagine, there is some updating that definitely needs to be done in the home. They haven't done a lot in terms of doing some upgrades and renovations to it. So it does need a little bit of work. And one extra bonus though, is it does have an unfinished basement. So you have basically complete reign in terms of what you want to be able to do to be able to bring that to life. And one of the nice things, I mean, you can see here, if I just hop onto the road, this is just a fully tree-lined street, completely suburban, very, very quiet, even though we're just 3 blocks off of Granville. And so this is just one of the opportunities of a place where you can get a home, and one of the very few places in all of the west side of Vancouver where you can get a home for under $2 million. Let's cruise around the area and see what the other homes are in the area. Welcome to our second property on this tour of homes under $2.3 million in Vancouver. This area, we are right by Oak and 20th, which is basically, this home is gonna be kitty corner to Douglas Park here, which is gonna be one of the best parks in the city, especially in the range of a big playground for the younger kids. And They got a small area for the little kids, but then they also have this huge zip line, nice big wooden structure for the kids to be able to climb up and run up and down and chase each other. Really great spot for that. And then they have kind of like a little, almost you want to call it like a pool area that's about a foot deep, and where the kids can be able to take a ball and run around and do some daycare activities there happen on a regular basis as well. Then here as well, you're also 5 blocks over to Safeway and your grocery stores, your sushi and food and gas stations there. And then about 8 blocks in each direction, north and south, you have the hospitals. So you have Vancouver General Hospital going to the north, and then to the south, you have BC Women's and BC Children's Hospital. So great location in terms of easy access to amenities. This is a fantastic park here, and then all your kind of daily activities. Now, I am right outside this home right here, and it's a little bit hard to see because there is a lot of trees and bushes outside, and truck just kind of hit the curb there with his trailer. But this one comes in at $2,149,000. It is a 4-bed, 3-bath home, and it's 2,077 square feet, which brings the price per square foot into $1,034 a square foot. This home is 112 years old, and so obviously it's probably going to need a little bit of updating, but they have done some updates to the inside. And one of the biggest updates to the inside has been the kitchen, and I would say that is absolutely the highlight of the home is the kitchen. They have also updated the bathroom on the main floor, as well as put engineered oak flooring all throughout the main floor as well. Now, this home is a 4-bed, 3-bath, but it's actually only a 2-bed home where you would technically live in, and it actually has 2 mortgage helpers, 2 1-bedroom suites on the lower portion of the home. So take that into account. Again, at $2,149,000, 2 suites that come with it, but it's only a 2-bedroom top half in terms of what you'd be able to utilize for the space. And the loft space is quite narrow in terms of where the ceiling comes in from the roof. And so it would probably just be ideal for a small office area or kind of a kids play area. So just taking that into account in terms of what the homes and what your needs are. That brings us to our second home. Let's cruise around the area and see some of the houses in this area. We're at our third location of homes that you can get under $2.3 million. And right now I'm in the Dunbar area, Dunbar and 16th in Vancouver. And this area is considered Dunbar, but it's actually really right on the cusp of being within considered three different sub areas of Vancouver. And so it's considered Dunbar, but West 16th is the border. And right on the other side of West 16th is considered Point Grey, and just a block over is considered Kitsilano. So we're right kind of in that center area where you're considered Dunbar, Kitsilano, and Point Grey all based at the same time. Now, here, one of the best things about this area is you are 5 blocks away from Pacific Spirit Regional Park. And so that is over 870 hectares of just forested green parkland, part of the UBC endowment lands, University of British Columbia. And then here as well, so we're on 16th, if you just go up to 23rd, 24th, that's where King Edward, the main street is. And then that's where you have your Strong's Market, you have your Shoppers Drug Mart, you have basically your pubs, your barber shop, your coffee shops, and the boutique, dentist and chiropractor and things like that in terms of your basic amenities. So you have access to all of that. Now, what you're gonna notice though here is this whole strip here is quite old. So this home is 86 years old, and you're gonna notice that a lot of these homes along this strip are of similar age, and West 16th is a main road here that goes basically all the way up to Main Street so everything west of Main Street is considered Vancouver West. And so from Main Street all the way to UBC is where 16th Ave runs, and it's a main corridor heading straight all the way to UBC. So this is a great spot if you have students or if you want to rent out the home to students, UBC students. And the other aspect, so let's actually take a look at the house right here. That's gonna be your house right there. So this one is listed at $2.188 million, so $2,188,000, and comes in at 3-bed, 1-bath, 2,037 square feet, which brings this price per square foot to about $1,074 a square foot. And as I said before, you know, most of the homes on this tour today are going to be priced a little bit lower than what you typically get in the area. But a large part due is that they need some work, they need some updating. And again, this home is 86 years old and it's pretty clean on the inside, pretty simple. However, it does need some updating, especially the kitchen. Really, the kitchen, you're looking at just a stove and a fridge and a sink. And other than that, it's lacking storage space. So you'd really need to do a reno on the kitchen, definitely to bring it up to par, especially if it's going to be your own home in terms of living. But other than that, I mean, this is super, super central. You're getting into one of the best prime areas of Vancouver that is very highly sought after in terms of Point Grey, Kitsilano, and Dunbar area are all going to be really the highest dollar per square foot areas within most of the city, depending on where you are and the views that you get. But this is going to be, again, landing at $2,188,000. Let's cruise around and see the other homes in the area. We are at our fourth home on the list of homes that you can get in Vancouver for under $2.3 million. And we are in the Kitsilano neighborhood of Vancouver, which is one of the most highly sought after neighborhoods in all of Vancouver. And it's got everything that you need. Literally from here, you're just one block away from Safeway. So you have your grocery shopping, which is obviously your everyday necessity. And you're basically one block away from there is your main bus stop. And it's also going to be a future bus stop for the future SkyTrain line that we're building right now across the east-west of Vancouver. And so it's a great, very central spot in terms of convenience, in terms of transit and transportation. But you also have everything else that you want, whether you want to be able to relax in a nice coffee shop along the strip of Broadway, whether you want to go out to a bar with friends for dinner and drinks. You have a little bit of everything here, and you're also just a 10 or 11 block walk away from Kitsilano Beach. And it's a beautiful spot, Kitsilano, and it's got a very homey feel to the entire area. And you'll see when I do the cruise around the other homes in the area. But this home right here is not the blue one, it's going to be the red one. There we go. That's the one right there. That is coming in at $2,225,000. 4-bed, 4-bath with 3 beds on the upper level and 2.5 baths on the upper level. And then they have a 1-bedroom in-law suite downstairs in the basement. And that essentially is going to bring you in at 2,062 square feet, which the price per square foot is going to be $1,079 a square foot. Again, that home right there. Overall, it's a very well cared for home. The home is actually only 22 years old, and it's just been on the market for about 9 days now. And I haven't checked if it's got an offer on it, but my guess is it probably does. So probably won't be on the market by the time that you see this video. But again, this whole Kitsilano area is just an absolutely beautiful area. So before we head to the next property, let's cruise around and see some of the homes in the immediate 2 blocks here before we head over a 6-minute walk away to another area of Kitsilano to be able to check out that next home. All right, we are at our final home of places in Vancouver that you can get homes, detached single-family homes for under $2.3 million. And again, we're back in Kitsilano. This is our number 5th stop, the most expensive on our list of under 2.3. But one of the areas, the things that I absolutely love about the Kitsilano area is just walking through the side streets and seeing all these character homes like this. It just adds so much to the community and so much to the aesthetic appeal of Kitsilano. And it's one of the drawing factors of this area as well. Now, this home that we're coming up on, it is $2,238,000. It's over 2,700 square feet, 2,798, I think it was. And it brings the dollar per square foot down to $800. That's it. And it is a 4-bed, 3-bath home with a legal 1-bedroom garden suite. So you have that ability to be able to have a mortgage helper. And so this is the home right here. So I will say in terms of the aesthetic appeal on the outside, not so strong. However, some TLC, and again, the home is 115 years old, so you can't really expect to not have some repairs and updates to have to do to a home like that. But this is one of the areas, sought after areas within Kitsilano, as I said. And again, you are on West 3rd Avenue, and Kitsilano Beach is, you just go 2nd, first and then down to Cornwall and you are down at the beach. So this is just a fantastic spot. You're down at the seawall there as well. So you have this beautiful access to just ocean and North Shore views and Kitsilano Beach, like where I started off this video. And then you go up to West 4th and Broadway to basically everything else that you would need in terms of daily living. So if you have any questions, any thoughts about the area of Vancouver, what it's like to be able to get single family detached homes elsewhere, whether it's on the west side of Vancouver or east side of Vancouver, we get calls, we get texts, we get emails every single day from people that are wanting to learn more about the city of Vancouver, where to live, how much it costs to live there, what homes are like, and what are the best areas that would suit them the best. And so if that's you, if you are someone that wants to move to this area in Vancouver, if you want to learn more about what it's like to live here, what it's like to move here, and just you have questions, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call right down below this video. And we'd love to be able to chat with you and your situation to find out a little bit more about what your situation is and how we might be able to best help you in that journey. Have an amazing day, and we're going to finish off this video having a little cruise around this area of Kitsilano.